country in the world, the Philippines has a great devotion to Mary. No? That's why in one of the lyrics in the Gloria a Jesus, no? Written by Emilio Quilatan, the music was composed by Dominican Carpenter, which became the national official hymn of the International 33rd Eucharistic Congress. The Philippines was described as Pueblo Amante de Maria, ang bansang sumisinta kay Maria. Now, I would like to, because we are having limited time, makaantawin kayo kasi history. Sasama rin sa nalayaan ito. Kasi kasi namin more than 2 hours at way, mga 1 hour na okay na kasi batas na. We, the Augustinian Recollets, or the Recollection, shares with any other religious order or congregation the common devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Kapag meron isang kongregasyon, no, we have a Marian patroness, no, o Dominicans. Ano ang kanilang Marian patroness? Rosary. The Conventual Franciscans. That's Capuchins. Conventual Franciscan, the 7 daughters of Mary. Okay. The Mercedarians, Nuestra Señora de la Merced. Ayan. But the Recoletos, we have also one Marian devotion which we're going to share with you. We are not exempted from the rule in which all religious families manifest their particular devotion to the Mother of God. Thus, the Augustinian Recollets, in a peculiar way, express their filial love to the Blessed Mother in thousands of ways, from its official printed books, devotions, and actual propagation of her images, and devotion in the missions, especially in the Philippines. Has a Marian patroness. And what is interesting, these patroness are we might say, are secondary protector or patron of the Recollet community. So, allow me to go to this detail na lang, no? In San Juan de Bagong Bayan, wala na tayong picture, no? This was demolished in 1762 when the British invaded Manila. So this was our first house, outside of Intramuros. It is now, this marker is located at the corner of P. Burgos and Maria Orosa Street, beside the National Museum, the extended one. And this was our first monastic house. Okay? So, what was the first patroness of this house? Okay, the Salud. She arrived in 1634, and the image was enshrined in that community. Okay, so you're seeing there the important images, no? So I will not elaborate more, not this, as we might say, this one, because this will be elaborated by Father Robert Rubio. But allow me to give some glimpse of the thing about this image. This was the third Marian image brought to the Philippines in 1634 from Mexico, when the Augustinian Recollets opened their first convent and church dedicated to St. John the Baptist in Bagong Bayan, outside of Intramuros. The image later on was enshrined there. Soon the devotion to her grew and the friars founded a confraternity in her honor. There was a confraternity at that time, no? And even a novenario. By accident, I discovered, while I was doing research in the USD archives, the only surviving copy of the novenario. The novenario was composed in the 17th century, but what was preserved at the USD was the 1826 edition of that novenario. It is now translated and adapted to our use today. They are available. Okay? Now, when was her feast day? According to Padre Andres San Nicolas, our chronicle historian, her feast day was observed every third Friday of Lent, but later it was transferred to the Sunday after the Feast of the Purification, that is Sunday after February 2. That is in the history. However, the church in the convent was destroyed by the British in 1765, and her image was transferred to Intramuros, and she had an altar there until 1937, when the altar was removed and she was placed in the chapel of the convent. No? And what was one of the reasons why her devotion diminished was her feast day were transferred several times, and in 1885, when the Capuchins arrived, they introduced the Marian devotion to Our Lady of Lourdes. After the war, the image was in San Sebastian. Then in the 1970s, it was transferred to our provincial government at Vicarian, and by the when this museum was opened, the image was transferred here. Now we are reviving her devotion. That's the efforts of many devotees and some Recoleto conference. Okay. So the novenas that we have been using, they has roots in the Spanish novenas that were used during the Spanish times and being printed, translated into different Filipino languages. But there are three things that I have observed in these Spanish novenas. First, it reminds the faithful to pray always, number one. That's why when the priests are not available for the masses, the people will begin the novena. And the novena contains prayers, and the basic prayers are memorized by the people, even children. So they continue praying. Number two, the devotion talks about virtues. Virtues exemplified by this devotion to a saint or to the Blessed Mother. And these virtues are what? Easily delineated in the 9 days of the novena. They are explained. Because it begins with the act of contrition, awareness of our sinfulness, and to remove what are the virtues necessary for us to continue growing as a Christian through the virtues of the Blessed Mother or the virtues of the saint. Virtues, growing in virtue. And number three, what is very important about the novenas is a proposal. You share the virtues that you have learned from with others. It is a proposal and an imposition to do good for others. So these are the three things that I have learned from these colonial novenas. We are only on level 1 and level 2. We fail in level 3, sharing the virtues with others. That's why it's more on about devotion. But devotion should lead us to action. And the third level is let out. There was a proposal in the colonial to share, to live these virtues with others, which we, priests, sisters, should explain to the faithful that devotion is a dedication to action. It is not a level of piety only. And this is the thing that we have learned from our novenas. And these novenas, we are rich in the Philippines. Hopefully, we would elaborate more and use these novenas not only for piety but also for active Christian charity. Okay, that's my analysis, Father. Thank you, Lord. Nasa sa atin ang sagot? Ika nga. Ika nga, nasa Diyos ang pag-ahon, pero nasa tao ang pagtugon. Okay. Nakita mo yung mga images, no? Let us go to the intention of the one who takes care of the image. Of course. Mahal nila ang mahal and they will give her everything to manifest that love. The best, di ba? She's queen, so dress her as queen. Yeah. So that's part of devotion, that love. Even donors would express they receive favors to the intercession of the Blessed Mother, and they will give her a crown of gold, a crown with diamonds, as a thank you. And with the money will be used during this novena or this procession. So let us respect the intention of the donors and the intention of the camareros and camareras. However, let us go deeper. What is the color that is given to the Blessed Mother? Blue. Dark blue actually. And it is the color of the cloth that used to cover the Ark of the Covenant in the Old Testament. Remember, she's called the Ark of the Covenant because she carried Jesus in her womb. And make it simple like what we see in the Immaculata Mira Nila. She's wearing blue and white. Make it simple yet meaningful. Yet we don't stop people from giving her the best as an act of thanksgiving. So there are two ways to do that. Information, and of course, let us respect the devotion.